Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I'm using the Akashic Tarot, which I love. I haven't had it out for a little while. And we're going to do a pick a card. So I have three piles readied for you. Typically, I just do a general read on Saturdays, but this is turning into some sort of a relationship read. Every single one of these cards talks about someone coming in. So with that being said, we're going to talk, this is a relationship reading. Pile number one, here's your card of focus. It's the King of Roses. And we're going to use the Wandering Star to dig into that. Pile number two, we have Uriel and the Sphinx. And I'm going to use the Golden Wheel. And pile number three, we have the King of Horses. And we're going to use the Witch of the Forest Tarot Magic for that one. So please feel free to pause and ponder, you know, choose the image that resonates with you the best, and or do them all. It's up to you. And I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number one, and your card of focus is the King of Roses. What a beautiful card, right? I love that he's so contemplative walking through the yellow roses here. And I don't know why, but this structure in the background reminds me of Harry Potter, right? I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe someone knows why. Anyway, so this card shows the king. You know, he's walking through his garden. He's holding a red and white rose in his hand. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. And that demonstrates a balance of passion and purity, right? Red for passion, white for purity. So, and he's walking through this field of, or garden, or whatever, of yellow roses. Now, yellow roses are for healing and creativity. Okay, so this is really this well-rounded energy. Okay, this is a king who is very, very balanced. This is a king of love. I guess you could say this is like the King of Cups, okay? So when this card comes in or shows up for you, it indicates maybe, well, it indicates a potential union at hand, okay? Now, this can be a friendship. It can be a business. It can be romantic in nature, all right? It can be a new relationship. Someone new coming in. It can be the blossoming of an old one. Whatever it is for you in your life, in your situation, this person is going to bring in some really tender-hearted and thoughtful support. Okay? This is someone that could help you in your personal life, maybe in home or family issues. This person could represent you. It's possible. Maybe you're entering someone else's life and you're the balanced one. But this card is also here to let you know that it might be time to stand up for yourself, like take loving and considered action on your own behalf. It's about increasing love and compassion, and that always starts from within, right? Sometimes we need someone to come in and remind us. Maybe life has been hard, and we need this person to come in and remind us that there is love and beauty all around, right? This is a very, very well-rounded person. I'm going to say it again. Very balanced and well-rounded. Tender-hearted and thoughtful. So this is really, it just feels sweet. You know, it feels really, really like It's sweet energy. So I'm going to use the Wandering Star. Oh, those are swollen. And we're going to dig into this message. Okay. I want to thank everyone for being here and being patient. I've been struggling a little bit getting these readings out. Not because I don't want to. I absolutely love this. I took on an overnight job and then a part-time day job to support myself through school. And it's kind of kicking me arse a little bit. So, I know I sound a little nasally. I'm not sick. It's a lot right now for me. But I want to be able to do this and I want to keep doing it. And I just appreciate you showing up wholeheartedly. Appreciate it, okay? I hope you're all well. I hope life is going good for you. I hope there's love and possibilities all around you that you can actually acknowledge, right? Because sometimes I think it's around us all the time. It just depends on our situation. So, but you have someone coming in who's going to help. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. So, yeah, you've been kicked down, you've been kicked around, right, with the Nine of Wands. But it builds strength, right? You learn through the Nine of Wands how to support yourself, but also how to create healthy boundaries. Okay, this is the card of the wounded warrior. So you've had a lot come at you in your life, or in this phase of your life, or however that resonates with you. The thing I like about the Nine of Wands is this Nine of Wands doesn't ever give up. They get right back up. They keep going. They get right back up. They keep going, right? It's like Honey Badger. If you know what I mean. Anyway, but notice this character has the guiding light, the North Star, above her head. All right. This Nine of Wands has not lost sight of that, which is why they're able to get back up and move forward. Right? It's not easy. It's a real slog. It's hard, but they do it. Right? I love it. I love it. So, building better boundaries, but you're also carrying the wisdom from all of, this is about acknowledging the wisdoms and the lessons from all of these things that have come at you. Okay, I could go on and on about that card. I think it's one of my favorite in the deck. I don't know. Anyway, in your energy, excuse me, we have the Nine of Wands. Look at that. Intuition, flow, fire. So the Knight of Wands takes the spark of the idea from the page and fans the flames into something that moves you rapidly towards your future, towards what it is that you're working for. Okay. It's also, wands are passionate, very, very passionate as well. So, possibilities there. So keep in mind 10 of Cups. No, I mean, it's contentment. It's joy, it's prosperity, but it's on an emotional level. All right. So you're heading there. This is what you need to keep in mind. I don't know why my camera lens is doing that. Okay. Here we go. That was weird. This is what you need to keep in mind. Right? This is what's connected with that King of Roses. It's all about family and community and contentment and, prosperity of the heart and of the emotions. All right? Yeah, you might still be in this little bit of the Nine of Wands, I say that the Nine of Wands is all about resilience, and it really, really is. But it doesn't mean that it always feels good, right? So this is why this King of, let me turn a little bit, this King of Roses is talking about, in order for you to be open for this person to come in, you have to you have to, how do I say that? You have to be kind and tender to yourself. And sometimes we forget that in this Nine of Wands energy. Okay. Justice. Okay, so this is karmic. This person is meant to come to you. It's probably a soulmate connection. Even if it's brief, even if it's only for a day, even if it's only for a week, whatever. It may be for the rest of your life. But it's meant to be. And it feels like with this energy that it's a message of positive goodness, of love and compassion and tenderness, which you know, with this Nine of Wands, you've been missing. You've been missing it in your life. And so Justice and her beautiful swift sword is coming in to change that for you, to change it up for you, right? And it's coming in the form of that King of Roses. Now, change genders as needed, okay? It's just a masculine energy in this deck, but it can be any gender, okay? Oh, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Oh, yeah. Aw. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of anxiety and worry. You have sleepless nights. You've got the mind spins, right? You know, you're so tired and you crawl in bed and you want to sleep. And your brain just goes wild. Yeah. Yeah. So you're worried. And when we're having sleepless nights, we're not really taking care of ourselves, right? That's okay. This is all going to change. This person's going to give you you know, sometimes we lose sight of love and compassion when we're in the struggles of we're in the rapids of the river of life. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I mean, this just might be a hand up in an emotional kind of way, an emotional mature kind of way. Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, yeah, this is Judgment. So, yeah, I mean, there's assessment happening. There's acceptance of the situation. And there's also awakening, right? It's Judgment. Judgment's a cool card because it's almost like death, only we don't have to leave the body to have the transformation into the next life, right? If that makes sense. So this person coming in not only is this karmic justice, swift justice. I don't know why I keep thinking swift. But it's a transformation for you. It's going to possibly trigger something in you. It may be a remembrance. Maybe it's going to trigger something in you that is allowing, or it's moving the energy. It's unblocking some energy so that you can actually move forward from that Nine of Swords energy, right? That's a tough place to be. I've been there before. I mean, we all have. We all have. Okay, and under Justice, yeah, we have the Two of Wands. Y'all know I love the Two of Wands, right? This is that beautiful, beautiful planning stage, right? Planning your world the way that you want it. It's also a card of partnerships, right? But you have a lot in influence, but you have a lot of influence on how you build your world, because this is about building it the way that you want it to be in all aspects, right? Visually, how you feel about it, how it smells, how it tastes. You know my readings. I say this all the time. It's a very creative card. To me, it's like, go ahead and play. Have fun. Build it the way that you want. Okay? So you're gonna have some say about how things go after you meet this person, right? Well, I mean, you have say now, but sometimes the energy gets blocked. It gets blocked by this Nine of Swords. So I'm sorry for whoever is feeling that right now. Oh, but look at in your energy. Here comes the Ace of Cups, because it is new beginnings. It's the new beginnings in love and relationships, right? Now, remember, the King of Rose says it can be a best friend. It can be a business. It can be a romantic interest. That's going to be up to you and how your world is. But it is a huge card of love. It's the Ace of Cups. Your cup overfloweth, right? We hear that saying. Beautiful. Yeah, just be open. Like, be so kind to yourself right now, because you are doing the work. And that kindness towards yourself, that tenderness towards yourself is going to allow the space, the receptivity for this King of Roses to come in. And oh my goodness sakes, the Star card just came out. Yeah, this is something you've wished and dreamed for. You know, maybe this person is your guiding light. They're going to help you find your guiding light, right? Our guiding light is within us. You know, if we're not open, if our heart's not open, if we're not receptive to the energy, like the beautiful energies around us, not the bad energies, the good energies, then we can close off, right? And that sort of can dim that guiding light within us. And so the Star is all about faith, hope, and miracles. It's our wishes, our dreams, our desires, the things that we want in life. And sometimes we forget them. So it feels like this person is almost, in their energy, going to put you back on track. That's what it feels like. They're going to put you back on track. Under the deck, we have we have the Lover's card. Now, yes, this can definitely talk about a loving relationship. But at its core, I say at its core, it's really about you figuring out who you are at your core and being loving and caring to yourself. Looking at your life, look out, kitty. Looking at your life through the lens of your true authenticity of who you are at your core. This is really important, okay? And it's happening. It's happening. You don't have to do you don't have to do anything, right? You guys, with this collective, I've noticed through, you know, this whole time that I've been doing readings for you, that you've had this huge shift. You've gone through a lot of stages, and this happens to be the stage of realignment, of digging into, I can't get the card straight, digging into who you are at your core, and understanding that that can be used to help you make your decisions, right? We can still make spontaneous decisions based on our core values and who we are at a soul level. When we acknowledge that part of ourselves, then all of these cool people can come in. It's like that part of you attracts that part in someone else, if that makes sense. I know it does. I know it makes sense. All right, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out here. I think that card wants to come out. Yeah. Oh my goodness sakes. Of the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely grounded, solid energy, loving, charming, wise, right? This is an unshakable foundation. Very caring, very loving, very solid, fully abundant in the material world. And that, you know, means finances, material goods, whatever it is that in the material world, that means abundance for you, okay? Okay, pile number that 1. This is a really cool reading. I really, really like it. So thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, and your card is Uriel and the Sphinx. Now, this is Archangel Uriel, okay, and a major card in the Akashic Tarot 21, all right? So, as you can see by the image, Archangel Uriel is standing before the Sphinx, under a full moon. All right. Now the Sphinx is really cool. You know, it usually has the body of a lion, which equals, or it indicates strength, is what it means. And the head of a king, which shows the intelligence and authority. But more than anything else, the Sphinx represents, well, the Sphinx is kind of the silent, it's not kind of, the silent holder of truth and ancient mysteries. So Archangel Uriel is connecting right here with the great source of mystery. Right? Connecting with the great source of mystery. So when this card shows up for you, it's possible that it's time for you to do some really important and maybe difficult work in your life. You know, inner discovery, something that's going to take you to that deeper self. Something that's going to take you deeper than you already are, right? Because, you know, most of you are doing the work already. So when we think about the Sphinx, you know, we think about how it was discovered, right? It was buried in the sand. And it had to be dug out many times from that blowing desert sand, right? They would dig it out and it would get covered with sand again and they would dig it out, right? So that's what this is talking about. It's about chipping away at old belief systems, things that seem like maybe rock-like substances. Chipping away at old beliefs and old histories so that you can really get to the truth down inside of you. Okay? You've come really far. You're already doing the work. So this shouldn't come as a shock or a surprise or anything else. You know, it's not a card where you would respond, oh my gosh, not more of this stupid stuff, right? You're already doing it. You're already doing it. So this can also indicate that there's someone else here to help you. Like Uriel means fire of God. Okay. And you can work directly with Archangel Uriel through meditation if you want, or, you know, out loud conversations, or however. But this is really about self-understanding and transformation and guidance. This is what we ask Uriel for. So be on the lookout when this card comes up. Be on the lookout for someone in your daily life that Archangel Uriel has sent to you. This person is going to help you and guide you. There's going to be a lot of compassion and understanding. Now, this could be a teacher. It could be a mentor. It could be a new friend who you guys share. You have a lot of common interests, basically. You know, and you share ideas about this inner quest, this digging into and getting rid of some old stuff, right? So this relationship is of great value. And it comes at a time in your life, this is a time of really profound power. Powerful, empowering, taking back your power, all of those things. So don't diminish the importance of this phase of your life. This is an important phase of your life, right? It's going to help you reconnect with your higher power. That's what Uriel is doing with the Sphinx, connecting to the ancient mysteries. Okay, so be on the lookout for someone. There is someone coming who's going to help you navigate this phase of your story. Okay? I don't know what it is you're going through, but I like this energy for you and the support system that's incoming. Okay? So, I have the Golden Wheel Tarot, and we're going to dig into this. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I'm super honored to be able to bring you these messages every day, one way or another, every day. Okay. I hope you're all doing well. It's been cold and wet and snowy here, which I like. There we go. Please take this message as it resonates, okay? It is a general reading for the collective. All right. Right out of the gate, we have the Three of Wands, which I love. Right? This is taking action on a plan that you have. You're building your world and you're taking action on it. I like that, right? I always talk about, when we're manifesting, we forget sometimes that you can't just put it out to the cosmos and then wait for it to happen. You actually have to take some actionable steps. In your energy is the Nine of Wands. That's interesting. Pile 1 had the Nine of Wands come out. Yeah, I mean, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. But this is meant to challenge you. It's challenges, it's tests. It brings up and fortifies that resilience within you. There's a lot of wisdom. You carry the wisdoms with this. Like, this reinforces your intuition, your discernment, and you learn with the Nine of Wands how to create healthy boundaries. Okay. Now, sometimes it can kind of be a little closed off, right? You have so many things and so many people coming at you in your life that we just shut down. I think that's why the Archangel Uriel says that whoever this person that's coming in to help you, don't disregard it. Be open to them, because this is a really, really important phase of your life. All right. Keeping in mind, there's something that you've been working on really, really hard, and the Seven of Pentacles, or Seven of Wheels, Seven of Pentacles, it shows your faith in whatever you're working on. It shows that you've done the hard work. It shows that you've nurtured, planted the seeds and nurtured and all of that. And you're just waiting for some kind of sign that this is actually going to come to fruition. So it is a card of faith, as I said. Pentacles are also about, or wheels, your financial stability, your foundation in the earthly plane, right? How grounded you are. So this, there's something you've been working on for a long time. And with that Nine of Wands coming up, you've really, really stuck with it, even though maybe the world hasn't supported that with you. But as I said, Archangel Uriel is sending someone to you to help in the manner that you need it the most, okay? Now, that person can come in any kind of guise. Here we go with the Knight of Swords rushing in. So someone's coming in real fast. Please pay attention. Someone's coming in real fast. I love that for you. You're moving towards something. Someone's coming in to help you. There's something you've been working on a long time, but boy, you're really questioning. You're really questioning right now. Yeah, oh wow. In your energy, you are burnt out. You are tired, overburdened. The demands have been so hard. Sometimes we end up carrying burdens of other people. I really don't know why my camera is doing that today. It's really bizarre. I mean, I kind of like it. It adds a little bit of drama, right? Anyway. So but the Ten of Wands is also an ending. So you're going to be able to lay this burden down. This person's going to help you lay it down. Okay? Yeah, there's something really fast moving here. Now, our card of focus, Uriel and the Sphinx, doesn't say if this, like, what kind of a relationship this is, okay? It could be anything. It can be anything. The Empress coming up under the Seven of Wands. So, I mean, look, you've planted this garden, you've planted the seeds. You're waiting for fruition, and what comes out underneath of it is the Empress. This is all nurturing energy. It's huge. This is abundance, cornucopia of abundance. In a lot of ways, it's luxury. It's enough to share with others, right? Love, beauty, nature. It's about birthing something too. You know, maybe it's birthing an actual human being, or an idea. Maybe you're birthing a whole new you, which could be. It's a card of abundance. Okay, it's confirmation that whatever it is that you've planted the seeds for is working. It's working. This person is gonna help you remember, I think, what it is. Sometimes when we're in sort of these hard energies, like the 9 and 10 of Wands, we can lose our direction a little bit. Yeah. And the Knight, under the Knight of Swords comes the Devil. So yeah, this person might come in and help you. They might actually be triggering some things in you. Oh. You know, Uriel and the Sphinx talk about chipping away at old beliefs and old histories. Okay? And that is directly related to the Devil card here. So this person coming in might not be exactly what you think. It could be, like I said, it could be someone who's a little triggering. And bringing up some of those old beliefs and histories that need to go. That is quite possible. Maybe that's why it's like, don't disregard it, right? Because when someone comes in and makes us mad about something, we get triggered. And then we're just like, I don't want to be around you. Just stay away from me, right? This makes sense. This person might be triggering some things in you. But those are the things you're meant to let go of. This is how you're going to release or unburden yourself here. Oh, wow. This just took a really interesting turn. That's it. Exactly. I have goosebumps. Right? So someone's going to come. Oh, yeah. The Chariot. Yeah, you're going to be overcoming this obstacle. Good for you. This is a learning opportunity. Oh, my goodness sakes. Yeah. Someone's going to trigger you. Someone's going to make you mad. Someone's going to be offensive in some way, right? It's going to make you take a look inside again with the Hermit card. It's going to make you dig down deep. This is what we're talking about with Sphinx. Digging it out. We got to dig it out. Dig it out. Get to the truth, right? Oh, wow. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah. So the choice is yours. Now, it's possible their words might not be kind, or their actions, or how they say things aren't going to be, they're not going to maybe sound so compassionate and loving and caring, right? They're going to show you some cracks in your armor, and you're going to have a decision to make. Do you listen to them, like really listen to what they're saying and understand how it's triggering you? Or do you shut them down, walk away, and never have anything to do with them again? Choice is yours. But Archangel Uriel is saying, use this. It's really important. Please do not disregard this person. Do not disregard this person. They are here. They are a karmic person coming back to you. You've known them in other lives. This is something that you've probably worked on. for many lives, right? Yeah, they're coming back around because there's just a little bit left. So you're going to have to dig real deep and understand that they're merely here to help you clear out some old energies, some old things, some old histories that need to go. Wow, this is really cool. I mean, it's cool and yet kind of not, but it's cool. Yeah, it's going to bring you some joy, right? You have the Nine of Cups. This is just for you. Emotional wish fulfillment, because you're going to be understanding what's happening after it's done, right? If you can stay fully engaged, not fighting, but just in observation. How about? Whew. Whew. Yep, bottom of the deck. There we are. Yeah, this person may seem combative, or you may want to be combative with them. Okay? There is a lesson to be learned through this. Whatever it is that they're saying to you, just think about it. Maybe try not to react. Listen to the words, maybe not how they're saying it, because some people just are not good at that, right? You know, like they say something that's not personal, but because of our experiences in our lives, we take it personally. Okay? So, yeah. This person might seem combative, but it's not really about that. It's really about what they're saying. So listen to what they're saying. Don't disregard this person. They're actually really here to help you get past something. Okay? All right. Pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Please have a great day. Welcome. Pile number 3, and your card of focus is the King of Forces. I love this card. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. So in it, as you can see, there's this man, this person standing by a stream, right? There's animals around. The power of nature is all around, right? There's the water at his feet. There's a star-filled nebula in the sky. He's kind of a force himself, right? He's a really calming influence, because look at the rabbit and the wolf. I mean, these are like natural enemies, and yet around this person, there's this calmness. So this can actually indicate the presence of someone who has a really powerful and positive energy. Okay, and they come with good intentions, and gentleness and honesty resonate for them. So if you don't know this person yet, this energy is coming in, and soon. Okay, and this person is bringing in support for a special project or a work issue, or I mean, it can be just life in general, honestly. Okay, it's possible this person is a love interest, but in order to be open and to receive someone of this honor, this is a very honorable person, you're going to have to engage in honoring and being tender towards yourself. That's how you open up. That's how you become receptive to this kind of energy walking into your world. Okay? I love this. I love this for you. This person's coming. In whatever capacity they're meant to come into your world, they're coming. I have the Witch of the Forest Tarot, and we're going to dig into this message. I am loving this for you. All 3 cards had someone coming in for different reasons, but really, really interesting today. You know, I only take flippers, so they got to come flying out of the deck in order to be in a reading. as our card of focus. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm so honored to be able to bring you these messages. I hope you're all doing well. Please keep in mind that this is a timeless reading and it's a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. This is your opportunity to strengthen that discernment, right? To connect with the intuition. You'll know if this is for you or not. All right. Let us get into, who is this coming into? He's a force of nature himself. Now, change genders as needed. Okay, this is just a masculine card. It is a king in the deck, but it can be whatever gender. Okay, change genders as needed. Oh, we have the Hierophant right away. Okay, this is kind of law and order, right? Tradition, societal norms, institution. It's also a card of ritual, ceremony. It can sometimes be a little oppressive in energy, but it can also represent ancient wisdom, structures, familial structure. Okay, all right, you get the gist. Let's see where this is going. Force of nature. This person coming in is a force of nature for you. Oh my goodness sakes. In your energy, you have the King of Wands. Well, dear heart, you are a force of nature. That's kind of what the King of Wands is, right? Is this a double tap? I don't remember. Hang on one second. I'm going to check because I'm not sure what the forces are. I think it actually could be the wands in the Akashic Tarot. Hold on one sec. Let me get the book. Okay. Yes. So this King of Force is like the King of Wands. So you have a double tap there. So, I mean, to me, it's possible that you're the King of Forces, the King of Wands. Maybe you're the person who is powerful, who is entering someone else's life. Or, now, just bear with me, because I think this is it. I think because that you have leveled up to this King of Wands, King of Forces energy, you know, people, like, we love connection. And when we are a certain way, someone else sees that part of themselves in you. Okay, so it's a like attracts like situation. And I think that's what's happening here. I think that you've attracted this person in. And that's why they're, this is going to be kind of, I mean, it's going to be a lot fiery if this is a double tap on a King of Wands, okay? Keep in mind we have the Page of Cups, so you have a message of love coming in. So this seems to me like a loving sort of thing, romantic thing happening here. Now, this Hierophant. To me, I mean, maybe this is just karmic. Maybe this is maybe someone that you've known in other lifetimes. Okay? I think that's what it is. Wow. I mean, I want to say it could be like a twin flame situation, but I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Oh, wow. And you have the moon. So, you know, there's some things you're just not meant to know. All right. But as the little crayfish lobster dude here, this is something that bubbles up out of your subconscious to view the full moon in the moon card. It brings a little bit of remembrance to the surface, and when it goes back down below the water, that stays. So I do believe that you've had more than one life dance with this person. This is going to be a remembrance, but it feels like it's for both of you. yeah, this person's going to come in and help for sure. And you have to be open and receptive to that. This person's going to bring some really great things into your world. But likewise, you're going to do the same for them. Okay. You're equals. You're equals. And we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, you might, I mean, you could be moving, but this is really about taking action on planning the world the way that you want it. A new way that's in alignment with you, and possibly in alignment with both of you. So it's possible maybe you're going to be moving, you know, maybe it feels like a fresh start for both of you, honestly. Oh my goodness sakes. And the Ace of Wands is coming in, so there's so much clarity. It almost feels like you guys are gonna meet each other and have this familiar. They're gonna be so familiar to you. I don't know how quite to explain it, but you'll know when it happens, right? So we have the Ace of Swords, and this is truth. I mean, the Ace of Swords comes in, and it just cuts away all the nonsense, right? The fear, the doubt, the confusion. Everything's going to make sense. Everything's going to make sense. Everything's going to make sense. I love that for you. Wow. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a card of conflict. It can be a little bit of a bully energy, in the sense that you're fighting for something and you've kind of maybe forgotten why, right? It's not really, I mean, it is about winning at all cost, but there's sort of like we forget what we're fighting for sometimes because the battle becomes more important. Winning becomes more important. Okay. Now this is coming up underneath the moon. Notice one person is walking away. So it's a very bittersweet victory, right? So maybe you've been real conflicted about something. I feel like this is an internal battle. I don't think this is a battle with someone in the material world. Swords are of the mind. So maybe you've been having sort of this internal battle. Maybe you know this person. And you're like, no, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Okay, you know how this fits in your world. We have the Three of Cups coming up in your energy. So it is definitely going to be a time of celebration and community and get your besties out, whatever. Right? The Three of Cups celebrates and supports. So, yeah. This is big. This feels really big. Like, this feels cosmic. Oof. Okay. Yeah. So, you've had some struggles. You've had some hardships. I like the Five, and I know that sounds crazy, but in the Five, our character is walking away from a perceived sanctuary, right? From perceived stability, right? This window behind represents typically like a church or someplace where there's warmth and safety and protection and stability, right? Walking away from that typically means not working for you anymore. And even though you know that it's safe, it's not in alignment with you. And so it takes a lot of courage, right? Fives are breakthroughs. You're walking away. That Ace of Swords, that clarity. That might be why you're walking away. Maybe you have an understanding of your surroundings now a little bit better. You know, sometimes it's easy just to go along with things. right? When life is hard and you don't know what to do and you stay in situations that aren't necessarily for your best and highest good. So that Five of Pentacles is so great and courageous for walking away, even though it does create some hardships and some struggles in the financial material world. Okay. All right, let's see if anything else comes out. What's going on here? This is really fun. This is fun energy. Even with the 5 there, it's fun energy. All right, we have the Empress. Abundance, cornucopia, luxury. You know, it's a card of fertility and birthing, whether it's an actual, you know, person or an idea or a new lifestyle or a new relationship, right? And if we're birthing a new relationship, that means that it's going to be completely different than what you experienced before. So try not to look at it through the filter of past experiences. Look at it through the filter of your true authenticity. Look at it through observational eyes with awe and wonder, because it's going to be really different, okay? Really, really different. And we have the Ace. The Ace of Wands. It's a card of passion, so it's going to be very passionate and fiery, this relationship. I love that. This is your wake-up call. That's what the Ace of Wands is. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's go time, right? So this is really meant to be for you. You know, this is a karmic dance. You guys have been doing this karmic dance for a long time, right? You probably trade places. Now, this is a loving relationship, but I want to make it really clear that it's not always a romantic relationship. It can be. It can be a love interest, as our card talked about, right? But it can also be a partner in crime, you know, a bestie. Just someone who has so much love for you and you have love for them. So it makes me smile. This reading makes me smile. I love it. Oh, yeah. Okay, the Devil. I knew the Devil was going to show up as soon as I was talking about, you know, view this relationship differently than you have other ones, right? Don't look at it through the lens of past experiences, because we always look for what's wrong with our relationships. So that's what we have to let go of, right? That's why the Devil card is showing up here, because this is a new experience. In this lifetime, this is a new experience. Get ready. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out. This is really a fun reading. I like it. I like it. Oh, Four of Cups. It may already be around you. You're just not seeing it. And this could be kind of maybe an outlier in your life. Someone that you randomly see, you know, at your favorite restaurant from time to time. Or someone, I mean, this is someone who's already kind of in your orbit. You're just not tuned into them yet. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Fool card. Of course you're going to be going on a new adventure, right? It's a leap of faith. You're being asked to take a leap of faith, right? Because this is something completely new. All right. Pile number 3. I hope this helps. This is really fun. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.